The surgeon's loop. This is used to make a connection loop for your tapered leader and leader in general. Make a loop about 2/3 the size you want and place both lines in the channel of the tail with the tag end and main lines sticking out the end of the tail. Depending on the pound test you're using, wrap both lines approximately 2 to 3 times around the tail in a downward spiral. Place your index finger on the back of the wraps to hold them into place. Run both ends up through the tunnel of wraps. Grab both lines in one hand and the loop in the other and pull away from each other to form the knot. Place the loop over the tail and pull the line to tighten the knot. Trim the tag end in the mouth of the fish. The finished surgeon's loop. Opposing nail knots. Overlap 2 pieces of line in the channel of the tail, leaving about 6 to 8 inches of tag at both ends. Take only the tag end that is sticking out the back of the tail and wrap it around the tail 3 to 4 times in a downward spiral, holding the wraps with your index finger. Run the tag end through the tunnel of wraps and pull the tag end with a quick jerking motion, pulling the wraps off to form the knot. Take the lines out of the tail channel and turn them around. Repeat the process, placing the lines back in the channel of the tail, wrapping the tag end 3 to 4 times around the tail and holding the wraps with your index finger. Run the tag end through the tunnel of wraps and pulling the tag end with a quick jerking motion to set the knot. Grab both of the main lines and pull away from each other until the knots meet. Trim the tag ends in the mouth of the fish. Finished opposing nail knots. The nail knot. The nail knot is primarily used to connect one line onto another. Place both your fly line and the leader into the groove of the tail with the butt section of the fly line facing the body of the tail knotter and the tag end of the leader sticking out the end of the tail. Take the tag end and wrap it around the tail in a downward spiral 4 to 6 times depending on the pound test you're using. Place your index fingers on the wraps to hold them. Make sure your thumb is holding down the butt section of your fly line and the leader at the base of the tail. Run the tag end up through the tunnel of wraps. With a jerking motion, pull the tag so the wraps form around the fly line. If needed, push the wraps closer together and pull the leader line so that the wraps can stick tightly onto the fly line. Then trim the tag end in the mouth of the fish. The finished nail knot.